Hello there, coming back at you with Jingle Bells Part 3, the Dashing Through the Snow part. In Parts 1 and 2, we broke down how to play the Jingle Bells melody. This is going to be the Dashing Through the Snow part, and at 120 beats per minute, it'll end up sounding like this at the end. 1, 2, ready, go. So if you remember in part 1, we started off with just a simple melody that just had quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes. Then in the second video, we added a little rhythmic complexity by adding in eighth notes and dotted quarter notes. In this one, we will have dotted half notes and eighth notes added to the mix. So I'm going to start now by adding in a couple extra notes. So before, we had just the notes C, D, E, F, and G. That was on string 2 at the 1st fret, 3rd fret, string 1 open, 1st fret, 3rd fret, C, D, E, F, G. Here we're going to add in 4 notes. So on the first string, we're going to go up to an A note at the 5th fret. On string 3, we're going to add in the open string, which is G, and the 2nd fret of that string, which is another A. So we'll have 2 Gs and 2 As. A low G and a low A, and a high G and a high A. And then on string 2 open, we're going to add in an open B note. So all together, starting with string 3, we'll have open G, 2nd fret A, string 2, open B, 1st fret C, 3rd fret D. And then 4 notes on the first string, open E, 1st fret F, 3rd fret G, and then I'll move out of position to hit that 5th fret A note. The first line, the dashing through the snow part, is probably the most challenging part because we're going to have a dotted half note in the second measure and 2 eighth notes, and here's how it goes. In the first measure, it's going to be the low G to the open E, so 2 open notes. 1, 2, follow that up with the D note, the C note, back to the low G. So that's my dashing through the snow. Then the inna comes at the end of that measure on beat 4, and it's a 4 and. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And the next grouping of measures will be pretty much the same thing as the first 2 measures, but I'm going to add in an A at the end. So it's going to go G, E, D, C, low A. And that one's going to ring out for the entire measure. That's a whole note. So if I put it together, line 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notes wise, that's G, E, D, C, G, 2, 3. G, 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 E, D, C, A. Moving on to line 2, we're going to lead that off with that same A note at the 2nd fret of string 3 and throw in the F note on the 1st fret of string 1. So it's going to go A, F, E, D, and then we're going to introduce our B note. That's open string 2. So again, that's A, F, E, D, B, and that B is going to ring out for a whole note. Next measure, G, G, F, D, E. So we're going to put that whole line together. Ready, go. That's A, F, E, D, B, 2, 3, 4. G, G, F, D, E, 2, 3, 4. Okay, line 3 is very similar to line 1, but without that complexity in measure 2. So it's going to go G, E, D, C, G, 2, 3, 4. G, E, D, C, A, 2, 3, 4. So I hit that A again on beat 4. So I have a dotted half note into a quarter note. So that line again, I'll count it out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll carry me into the final line, which is gonna play in that low A, F, E, D. Then I'm gonna roll that finger over to the G, the high G, 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 G. So that's quarter, 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 eighths. Slide it up to that A, G, F, D, C, G. So the fourth line sounds like this. A, F, E, D, G. A, G, F, D, C, G. And then you're back into Jingle Bells. Count-wise, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we're going to do our play-alongs, and we're going to play along at 3 different tempos. I was going to start at 60, but we're just going to start at 80, 100, and 120. Sometimes playing slow can be a little bit more of a challenge, so we'll start here at 80. 1, 2, ready, go. Starts the next line. Here's my B, high G. Starting with that low G. G again. Now let's do a play along at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. And last but not least, let's do 120 beats per minute. You ready? 1, 2, ready, go. And at that point, you should be able to tie it back into the Jingle Bell part that was covered in videos 1 and 2. All right, so play along, take your time with it. Most importantly, have fun.